Hi, welcome to my website. My name is Susan Witt, and I teach self-love based on quantum and spiritual concepts. To let you know a little bit about my history and how I came to teach, back in 2010, I started to study all kinds of materials relating to self-help concepts because I needed to try to find the person that I was. I needed to figure it out and find happiness, because after raising my kids for 15 years, I had no idea who I was as a person, and I wasn't happy, and I actually grew into a little bit of some midlife crisis. So my journey started back in 2010 again, and I started to read the Philosopher Notes, Finer Minds by Brian Johnson, and his information was good and empowering because he gave us a lot of resources, and so that we could follow our own path. And through his resources, I discovered the series Conversations with God. It's a 3-part series by Neale Donald Walsch, and that information was a spiritual information that empowered me even more. And then I was led to read and study the Love and Above series by Christy Marie Sheldon. And her information was different too for me, because I'd never thought of our feelings and our thoughts as being energy. And Christy Marie Sheldon teaches us that in her program, that thoughts do radiate at a frequency, and that is what we connect with, and that's the energy and frequencies that we attract back into our lives. And so it was a new concept. Quantum mechanics, it teaches this, and so I thought that this information really resonated with me, and I did further study energy. I bought a book called Wheels of Life by Anna Dea Judith, and it was a very extensive book about our chakra system and how we have the 7 chakras in our body that radiate an energy, and they're little wheels of energy spinning. And I thought that was so interesting, and I believed it, and from a spiritual and energy standpoint, and I became a Reiki master after learning this information. So that journey took me to 2014. And I will never forget this day, because I was sitting reading some more self-help materials like I always do, and all of a sudden the words popped into my head: self-love. And my eyes grew big, and I thought at that moment that God was actually hitting me over the head with these words. And I felt like at that point my search was over, and after thinking self-love, wow, this was truly the underlying factor in everything that I had read. That all of the self-help material that I had read, and energy and frequency, all really related back to self-love. If you really loved yourself inside, you would automatically be doing all of this stuff. And so I took that information, and I thought to myself, I have to teach this. And I want people to understand that self-love is encompassing in everything. And it's the true peace and harmony that we can obtain within amongst the chaos. And if you take this information even further, you can know that this is true, because if you believe that we are created by a loving God, pure love at the point of creation, then you know that that's who we are at the point of creation. It's just that life happens to us along the way. We forget who we really are. And any feelings of love that we have inside, you can't deny that this is what creates peace. And this is what we search for. So if we remember the person that we truly are at the soul level, which is love, and we give ourselves that love, and we give it to others. And with this information coupled into spirituality and quantum physics, and knowing this, You can make this information very powerful. Now you have self-empowerment, and you can change, and you can live a life of peace and harmony. So I ask that you follow my teachings if these words resonate with you, and sign up for my email blogs or come and visit my website. But the easiest way is to sign up through an email subscription. It's totally free. You'll be getting this information delivered directly to you in your email box, and it will just be once a week, not every day. I plan to also in the future offer a webinar series and possibly some online courses. So I bless these words, and I hope that they resonate with you, and I hope that you follow me. And my way of teaching self-love is unique. I do it through science, and I do it through spirituality. And if you look on my website, I have a tab on there that is called resources. And these are the things that I have found were most significant. These resources are science and spiritual related that tie directly to self-love. And I think once you discover that too, you'll know and you'll believe that what I teach is true. And I will help you to learn that along the way. So follow me if this resonates with you, if this is your truth. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for visiting my webpage. God bless.